Hey everyone, wanted to go over the autographs that I was able to get this past weekend from the Cincinnati Reds at their spring training camp in Goodyear, Arizona. I actually went over there to meet up with one of my buddies, and the one day that I did the Reds camp, it rained in Arizona, which is pretty rare. But still, I did alright, ended up coming away with 41 autographs. So, first up, we have Barrett Aston. He's one of the guys that I'd never gotten before. I tried to get him last year in the Arizona Rookie League. He was there on a rehab assignment, but the days that I went, he was actually pitching, so I wasn't able to get him. So I came away with 3 autographs from him. Sorry for the glare. Some of these chrome cards are more shiny cards. Shows glare is pretty bad. Here's his Midwest League All-Star card. I was happy to get that. I'm actually trying to get the set signed. About halfway done. So I'm getting close to it. Here's Darren Bragg. I actually didn't have any cards, but my buddy is a big Reds fan, and he had some extra Darren Bragg cards, so he gave me this one. Darren's a coach with the Reds in the minor leagues. Here's one of their newer draft picks, Cash Case, super nice guy. Former pitcher Danny Darwin is a coach in Brewers camp. So he was another guy that I've never gotten. There's actually a lot of guys with the Reds that I was never able to get because they're minor league affiliates. None of them are close to where I live or where my parents live, and they help me out getting autographs from time to time. So any Reds autographs are pretty much a bonus. Here's Eric Davis. He signed 2 for me. He was kind of tough to get because normally he doesn't sign until after practice is completely over, and then he will sneak out through the backfields. But I actually asked him to come over, and he signed. He signed 2. Really nice guy, actually. He was talking to my kids for a little while. Next up, we have Rafael DePaula. I had 2 cards for him. He only signed 1 for me, so I might have to go back to Reds camp to try and get that done. And for all their other super prospects that they have. Here's Delino DeShields. He only does 1 per now, it seems like. He's coaching with the Reds. So I'm slowly getting all my Delino DeShields signed. Next, we have another one of their draft picks from last year, Stuart Fairchild. Hunter Green, the number 2 overall draft pick from last year's draft. He personalizes everything. Really wasn't worried about that because I already knew that, and I was just happy to add him to the collection. He actually has 2 different autographs. Normally, if he does a paid signing or any of his insert cards that he'll sign, he puts a $sign right here. So if you see any of those, that pretty much signifies that he got paid to do it. Next up, Nick Hansen, another former, I think, first-round draft pick. Let me check. No, he was a third-round draft pick, 79th overall. So another new Reds draft pick, Jacob Heatherly. Ariel Hernandez, another guy that I've never gotten before, so that was nice. Try and get you a better picture of the card. There we have Nick Howard. Donald Lutz, been carrying this card around forever. He is a coach now with the Reds. So another one I was happy to get done. Curie Mela, another one of those really hard to get signed Topps Pro debut cards because of the different surfaces, but that actually turned out pretty good. Tyler Mondil, he is actually my second cousin, so it was nice to actually meet him for the first time. So he ended up signing his perfect game card for me. Chris Oakey, had 4 cards of him. He signed 2 for me, so I gotta go back, try and get the rest done, hopefully. And then this was probably my favorite autograph, Lou Piniella. He's in camp. I'm not sure if he's not doing any instructing, but he's an advisor. And so I had 2 cards, and he chose to sign this one, which I was pretty happy about because this is a card I wanted signed anyway. So it turned out really good. Now we have Alfredo Rodriguez. He signed a couple Bowman for me. And one of them that he signed was the Mojo Refractor. It's kind of hard to see, but the cards look really nice when you get them in the right light with the refractor surface. Next we have Antonio Santillan. He signed 2 cards for me. They turned out pretty good. And then we have Tyler Stevenson. Got more of the Bowman Chrome Mojo Refractors. He ended up signing 4 of them for me. It seemed like every mega box that I got of the Bowman, he was in it, and he was one of the Mojo Refractors. So ended up getting 4 of those done. And then I had a couple of his regular cards he signed for me. So I think altogether he signed 6 cards. Then another guy whose autograph I've never gotten before, I think I have close to 20 cards of him, was Nick Travieso. He ended up signing 8 cards for me because that's all that fits in my book. So I'll probably go back to Reds camp, try and get more of him done. And that's all the Traviesos. So thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I'll be posting more updates on my spring training autographs, and if you guys haven't done it yet, check out the Charm City Autographs Facebook page. I post a lot of other cards from all the other sports that I collect on there too. So thank you all for watching.